Hey Zen fam, it's me. I've had a really nice day today. It was actually sunny in Scotland. No rain. The rain was broken. The sun came out. So I had the day off work. I decided I was going to hang out with my wee boy. I took him to the park. We went to the museum. We went to a shop that sells all kind of geeky stuff, and he geeked out over Harry Potter things because he adores Harry Potter. And it was just a lovely experience, a really positive day. It was super chill, and I just had a great time. And recently, about 2-3 videos ago, the ever wonderful Wingy Gaming, if you don't know him, you should look him up. He's awesome, and he's just a lovely chap. Did a video about being hopeful. Well, I want to do a video about gaming happiness. And what I really want, okay, is if you're a gaming YouTuber, I want you to make a response video in a similar vein. Or even if you're just an audience member, message your favourite YouTuber about this. I want gaming YouTubers to celebrate gaming, to feel good about it, because this is the thing we love. And there's way too much negativity going on. And I think it'd be nice, just for a wee change, for us to be able to all come together and go, yeah, that's cool. So it doesn't matter what it is in gaming, as long as it brought you happiness. Share that happiness, whether it be a piece of equipment you played on, a place you used to go, people you met, an event, whatever it is, something in gaming that when you think back on it just makes you smile. I think we need a bit more of that. Spread the joy, spread the love. I mean, like I say in my Redbubble store thing, share my name, share the love. Anyway, so if you've got something that just makes you feel good about gaming and good about yourself, make a video, or tell your favourite YouTuber to cite this video and make that video. Okay? So I'll share. What's the thing that makes me go, yeah, in gaming? Now, I'm going to tell a couple stories, some of which I've shared before, but they're all relevant to this situation and to make my case. What's the thing I love most in gaming? I'll tell you. It's quite simple. It's PlayStation. Now I know you're going to say, oh, sorry pony! I mean, I'll wear my PS2 t-shirt, my official PlayStation PS2 t-shirt. I love this. Alright. And, that could be argued, but it does, in gaming, make me happy. And I shall back it up. Like, when I got my first PlayStation, I had the original SKU-1 Model 1 PlayStation. The one that on the back had, like, all the ports. Okay? The original puppy. And I bought this wonderful, wonderful legacy system of my sister's then boyfriend. 8, possibly 10 months, I can't remember, it was a long time ago. But in that ballpark. Off him for 90 quid. With 2 games. Okay? Tekken and Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer! Oh my god. I mean, the music was cack, but I could put in my own CDs and have some thumping metal, so that was grand. Oh, that's a great feature on Ridge Racer. You could actually take out the disc, put in your own music disc once you'd loaded the track, and off you went. It was like pre-Spotify. And so I got really, really good at the beginning of Ridge Racer and the beginning of Tekken. And you're like, the beginning? And I was like, yeah, because although I only had to spend 90 quid to get 2 games and a system and the pad, it didn't have a memory card. Which I think is why I got it for 90 quid. I don't think he realised that he had to have a memory card. When I got it, I was like, oh crap, there's no memory card. So I had to save up so I could get a memory card. And let me tell you, back in the day, those memory cards, they weren't cheap. You know, so that was like the first ever system that I ever bought. So it has a special place in my heart. And as we all know, the PlayStation was the start of something incredible. I mean, the games and, you know, the controller felt so nice in my hands. I mean, I'd had game controllers, I'd played on this, you know, played on this and I played on that, and I'd been in the arcades, and I'd had my Commodore 16 with my joystick, and, you know, I tried many a thing, but something about that controller on the PlayStation, you know, whatever I'd had with like the Saturn and the Mega Drive and the Nintendo systems before it, there was just something about that controller just felt so right. And what I really loved was the fact that the controller was symmetrical, because that does fit in with the OCD of my brain as a lovely symmetrical controller, which it still is to this day. Thank you. So yeah, the first system I ever bought with my own money, and the fact that I got an amazing deal, and the games were incredible. And a lot of the games I was playing in the beginning times of the PlayStation were games that I'd played in the arcade. Tekken, Soul Blade, and Ridge Racer, all of which I tried in the arcade and loved in the arcade and pumped many a pound coin into. So yeah, great games, great memories. Then came the PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 2 just tore the roof off. I mean, hell, I could play DVDs and video games and music CDs. I had to buy another memory card, but I could load the memory card data from my memory card on my PS1 into PS2. It had all kinds of crazy features. There was even at the end of the lifespan a network add-on where you could just go online with a puppy, but I could never afford that. And it's like when I played, you know, Grand Theft Auto 3 and San Andreas, and there's too many awesome games. I mean, the PS2, you know, there's a reason it sold so many systems. It was incredible, and that was the first system that I ever bought brand new. So yeah, again, that was another landmark. That was the PS1 was the first one I bought myself. PS2 was the first ever system, you know, I bought, you know, brand new. I'd never had a brand new system. Admittedly, my mum got me and my sister the Commodore 16 when we were kids. But one, the Commodore 16 was well lacking, and two, my mum bought that. I bought these PlayStations. Then when PlayStation 3 came along, you know, that was yet another leap. I loved it instantly. I was one of the first people to get my hands on it in Edinburgh, because luckily a local second-hand shop got hold of an American one, had it behind glass with the controllers tied to it, so you couldn't even whip the controllers away. And it was there for about a good month and a half before it got over here, or something like that. I forget how long, but a good long while. I must have dropped into that store like a good dozen or so times to play on that machine. It's a wonder the staff didn't start to recognise me. But it was a game changer. I mean, you know, Blu-ray, hello. It's like the look of it was so sleek, and I loved the feel of the control. I actually liked the 6-axis. I thought it was a good control. I loved how light it was. It felt so responsive, and the motion controls for when you, I forget the name. It was this game where you're flying a dragon about. You'll probably put in the comments and go, "Semblock, you should have known the name of that game. It's this blah blah blah." It's like, and the Ridge Racers, the Tekkens, and the Soul Calibers, and the, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4, and you know, the list goes on and on and on and on. And the fact that backward compatted, and by the way, I still have her down there, my 60 gig with a 320 drive in it, still have her, and she backwards compats to PS1 and PS2. And admittedly, I don't have any PS1 and PS2 games these days, but you know, when I did, that was an absolute boon. You know, I was able to play all my old stuff, and it meant for that time when I didn't have that many PS3 games, I still had stuff to play. And of course, it was online. When I created my online ID, that admittedly only does recently I was able to change, but thank God I was able to change it. But yeah, it's like then the 6-axis came out and that lifted it, and it, you know, and like I had the PSP, PSP, great little system, so flexible, so powerful, and like, I mean, okay, the buttons were a little fiddly sometimes, but I really, really dug that system. And I had so much great games in the UMD movies. What a brilliant idea! You know, DVD-ish quality, on the move. You know, what was not to like? I mean, it was a great system, and the homebrew scene for that system was insane. I mean, it got modded to hell. I mean, that's one of the reasons why PlayStation eventually, you know, booted it out the door and got out the Vita, because it wanted something that, you know, was going to be hard to hack and make homebrew for. And the Vita itself, oh man, the Vita. I love the Vita. I still have my Vita, an original OLED model, not the 3G one, because that one, you know, that was just a push too far, because, you know, I didn't have a mobile phone back then. So it's like, why was I going to have a mobile phone card in my Vita and then have to pay to play games online when I could just do it through Wi-Fi? Because Wi-Fi was just starting to get popular around the place. So, you know, you could, if you were hunting around a bit, you could do Wi-Fi, but I had it at home, so, well, hey! So yeah, love the Vita, still love the Vita. It's like, both physical and digital, it's such a great system. Yeah, okay, the memory cards situation has and always will be pants, you know, but it was a great system. It was so powerful, and it had the potential to do so much more than it was given the ability to do. It's a shame that it was like, it hampered itself, but it was a great system. And all these things I bought with my own money. But then the pièce de résistance is like when I bought PS4. That was a super special night, because by that point the channel was, you know, was starting to get some traction. I was getting some good views. I was, you know, my sub count was steadily going up. You know, it's like things were really happening, and I was there, and I had a proper job. You know, I wasn't relying on the dole anymore. I actually had a wage, and I saved and I saved and I saved, and I went into game with all the £20 notes that I had saved up to buy that system, and I went in week after week after week after week, and I got another £20 voucher, another £20 voucher, another £20 voucher. And why I did that was so that I would get as many chances to basically go and do the online survey at the bottom of the receipt to try and win 200 quid of game vouchers. Never panned out, but, you know, it worked out. You know, it was definitely worth a shot, and I still paid for the system. I just paid for it. I prepaid it. You know, I bought it outright. I also paid for 2 years of insurance, and I bought the PlayStation camera all in one go. So there I am on launch night. If you've been to the channel a long time, you probably saw the launch night video, because if you go back in time on the channel, you'll see it. I'm sat outside game at the St James Centre that doesn't exist anymore. That used to be my favourite store, because, you know, it was at my work. Hey, it was a no-brainer. And I remember I got there. Bear in mind, this is November in Scotland. Okay, I got there like 4:30 in the afternoon. Light was just starting to go. Okay. And after half an hour of sitting outside the store with all my supplies and my homemade stadium pal, it's like the manager, who I was matey with, comes out and he goes, "Dude, didn't you pre-order?" I went, "Yeah." He went, "And you're here?" I went, "Yeah." He like, "Okay." He knew I was hardcore. You know, he knew that this was big. And it's like, and I was there, first in line. And so I was first in line. So I got a goodie bag and I got a t-shirt. Unfortunately, I slightly knackered the t-shirt because my wife used to like having her hair dyed purple. And I didn't think to change t-shirts one time when dyeing her hair. And all down the side, I got a whole bunch of like bleach on it, so there's this big white sort of cloudy patch on it, and it just looks stupid. So it sits in the drawer going, memories, but then I can't wear it because I'm slightly embarrassed about the bleach bit because it makes it look stupid. And also, it's not often you see me wearing a coloured t-shirt. I'm metal. Most everything I have is black. But yeah, so I bought PS4. I was first in line. It's like let into the store ahead of everybody. It's like got the goodie bag. I made the content. I got home. I did my unboxing video, which I did to the tune of the striptease, which nobody else, as far as I've seen, has done. Everybody's like, "Oh, here, look, this is the box open, and oh, look, this is that bit. This is the cable. This is." Nah, I took it to a different level, but that's me. I had to always take it to a different place, So yeah, I got it home, and I was dead excited, and like. Did the unboxing, and I was I was first in line, bought by myself, with money that I earned with my own sweat, and I was so pleased with myself. And then PSVR happened. PSVR, what? I love my PSVR. I mean, I'd like to play on it more, but it's always the setup is an issue. But that's VR, But I never will regret buying PlayStation VR. Never. It's like I remember going through to the Trying It event in Glasgow, which was another great video. One of my most successful videos on this channel. It's like the numbers on it outstripped everything else I've ever done. Great video. Had massive fun doing it. It's like talked to a couple of PlayStation fairly high up representatives. I was kind of hoping to catch up with one of the people of PlayStation Access. But that never really happened. But yeah, it's so good. I've had such a great day and made such a good video. And then when it came out, it's sort of like everything I've ever played at the PlayStation VR, I have never felt like I bought the wrong system. Everything has just gone really, really well. Even Assault Rigs, the one where you're in the mech and you run around and you're shooting the other people in the sort of sporting event type thing. What's this name? Anyway, when I got that was such fun, and I think I'm lucky though, because I seem to have good VR legs naturally. Maybe it's doing something with the fact that I'm colourblind, because I don't get sick in 3D movies and cinema. Sometimes my eyes might get a little bit tired if it's a long movie, but I don't get seasick, I don't get queasy, it just works for me. So I think that's the same part of my brain that lets me watch 3D movies. I think it's the same part of my brain that lets me enjoy VR. And I've shared VR with as many people as I can, and every single one of them has gone, dude, this is something else, because it is. And now with PlayStation 5 coming, and I'm watching all these incredible ideas coming to place with solid state drives and all of the other things, I couldn't be happier. And PlayStation, I just like the way the controllers have felt. I mean, I love the DS4. I even like the Move controllers. Yes, they did an upgrade, but I like them. I just like what Sony do. I mean, I've played on Xbox and I've played on Nintendo systems that have come out in the last few years, and they're grand. They're perfectly grand systems. But there's something about PlayStation. There really is. There's just something about it. And I really, really do love it. And it makes me happy. I mean, it doesn't make my wife happy. But it makes me happy. So, remember, tell me, in video form, what makes you happy? Please remember to reference this video as you do it. And if you're a bigger YouTuber, thank you for seeing my video. Okay guys, I'm going to finish the way I always finish. Please remember to rate, favourite, comment, share and subscribe. And of course, as always, aye, nae bother.